All right, so the trajectory of everything over the past 8 months has been wackadoo, wackadoo. I have no other word for it than wackadoo. And for me, a lot of y'all may be watching this because you're like, hey, that's that dude that talks about civic engagement, activism, and black liberation. This is that and the third. However, before all this, I was doing the same, not as much, and really not as much. And what I was primarily focused on was, artistic process, filmmaking, storytelling, and music. And for me, the only thing I knew I wanted to do in school was art. Like that just was it. And that I was the type of kid that couldn't sit still. I just had problems focusing. I was just, always moving and whatnot, running through the hallways, getting in trouble. No hall pass. What are you doing out here? And music and art was kind of the outlet, and that's just who I've been. And that's who I've wanted to be. Growing up as well. And I take after my grandfather, who was a trombonist and jazz musician, played in the big Viking ship when the Vikings would play. He was before synthesizers. He was playing for the Twins and the Vikings, that was my upbringing. Was a lot of music, and then I saw Bao Fee perform spoken word at Kieran's Irish Pub, and I had already started rapping before that, and I saw that, and I was like, I want to do that. And so I started doing spoken word, went to a few national poetry slams, and that's kind of the crust of my upbringing in art. And all that being said, there was an album we had finished months ago, a long time ago, and it was what it was. And then Glennon Doyle said something funny when COVID hit. She said, I haven't written a single word and it's been 2 months, and I've been cooped up in my wherever, condo or apartment she's in. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, yeah, same here. Not that she was talking to me, but it was tough to write. It was tough to get art done. And then, a lot of the lyrics and the art were surrounding black liberation anyways, and racial disparity in education, big time. And the album was set to release in July, and then everything changed, or at least the day-to-day changed. Not everything, but the day-to-day changed, and that was, it only felt right to put that on the back burner. That wasn't important, and it still isn't as important as the work with communities right now. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I'm still navigating that. I don't really know about all that. However, we cut a promo in mid-May, for the album, and that promo is going to come out a day after this video. And it's important to note that because I just think it's an opportunity to talk about artists in the pandemic and also in uprisings. And you got to put that backpack in the closet and just get out to the next march. I mean, it is what it is. And it's just it was high time to put that down and then assess where I want to be as an artist moving forward, as a musician, as an actor. There were some scripts that were going to get filmed as well, and that got put in the back burner too. But no longer for the album. The album is going to come out in December. It may be Patreon. It may be patron only for like the first 2 months. I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking about that. I got to talk to our radio distributor. But right now, you're going to see this video. It's a little funny. It's a little tongue-in-cheek. It's a little braggadocio. But it kind of encapsulates the spirit of Social Science Club, the album that's coming out, and what Jake and I, the work that we put in on it. But it's good to announce, hey, more art's going to be coming out, and I'm going to get back at it, but not as much as community work. And on-site, and I feel like filming community stories right now is quite more important than putting out the new track. I can do that, but you got to find the time to do it. Is what it is. So that's going to come out in December, and we're going to keep going forward with that. And there's going to be a lot more spoken word, which I think ties into the work as well. And I'm just going to follow it however I feel it on that end, because there was a time to not be writing and not be talking. There was a time to be listening. There was a time to shut up. There was a time to say something, and now it's time to put the damn album out. Get it out of here. Put this promo out, and yeah, see where it goes. And it'll be streaming on everything. You know, you'll have access to it, and we'll do different music videos for it as we can. That will just involve me, because ain't nobody trying to make a music video, you know, with all the homies, you know, COVID. You see, it's literally going to be music videos of me sitting in bleachers just like singing and rapping the camera. It might be odd, but who knows? There might be some cool opportunities for different art. So that's coming out tomorrow. I hope you dig it. And that's a long way of explaining the promo that's coming out and getting everything contextually, getting everything within context. So there's that. The link is always below to all the music and film. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Later.